Hey guys, this will be part two of that two-down game we were looking at. We've mostly been looking at black's moves, but here I wanted to look at a white move. I've a lot of you heard the story. I'm in a tournament open section and I'm playing a Korean four-down professional. Uh, Lost about 2 points in the opening, which pretty much means the game's over, but still a good board, just probably won't get those points back. And then somewhere around let's call it move 80, I was completely lost as to what to do. The board was just complex, difficult, and what the heck you're supposed to do. So I think to myself, well, luckily I'm a Go teacher. I'll just do what I tell my students to do. So went through my list, start to finish, thoroughly. Never got the emotional connection like, oh, I see now. No. All I got was the stupidest move. You wouldn't believe how stupid this move looked. I couldn't think of anything else. So I played it and then lost the game around 175. She went and recorded her win and then came back. She said, excuse me, you remember that move you played? Blah, blah. And I go, yeah. She said, that move really embarrassed me. I didn't see that move. And that brought you your 2 points back. So it was an even game then. And that was really cool. And then she gave me a gift. She said, I'd like to give you this gift because I don't get embarrassed very often. But what it did to me, I mean, it was a cool experience, but it just gave me such confidence in the list. It really does provide. So anyway, that was just a little quick story. Let's check it out here. Looking from White's point of view. White's A stones totally alive. The B stones totally dead. The C group totally alive. The D group, black all around, undercut, problems. Anything else? Well, the E group. They only have two liberties, but they're not really a group. So we know question number one, am I okay? And we're not allowed to ask that question unless we understand the long version of the question, which is how many weak groups, because you might have more than one. If so, you need to decide which one is more important or weaker, which one needs more help. Or important stones. Sometimes there's a stone worth half a point, sometimes there's a stone worth 100 points. You know, it's a cutting stone or something. Oh, I have to save that stone. It's not a group, it's a stone. Here, the E stones are stones, they're not a group. We can ask, are they important? Well, they might give support to the D group. For instance, if we play here, we've already created a much stronger bridge to the right. And if we capture, everything's alive. So total Sente. Okay, well, even if they die, they will still be supporting the group on the right. Like, for instance, we play away, black plays here, we stop black from coming in, black says, aha, I've captured your group, and we go, great, I'm easily alive. The stones might die, but they'll, whatever happens, they'll be helpful. So at least this. And there's another cut over here, which would not only represent, if it works, if we kill the stones, represent the stones die, points. Our little center turn into 15 points easily. So they are important stones. So lots of ways to start. We could play here getting ready to cut, and now we have an Atari that connects us. Let's see, he plays here, Atari, we're connected and making great space. And he's still cut over here, right? That's still super valuable. So he played here, but he should be working to save his stones in center. Okay, so black to play here, surrounding the stones, bothering black. That's right where we wanted white to be playing, the vital point. A little late now. You don't start after you're attacked. I mean, those stones are pretty weak. Yeah, a little late. Look at white trying to live in his center group, which can't hurt anybody other than these stones. He's trying to save these, but he's hurting the stones on the right. You don't go saving yourself, and it hurts you by doing so. I mean, we could die on the right now. So from here, black could say that stone's alive. It's going to connect one way or another, which is not entirely true, but pretty true. Maybe it's entirely true. Very deadly. Or black could say, well, one thing at a time. I'll save my stones, and now either the group on the right or the center group will be in trouble. Okay. I would say that's better because these are pivotal stones. And so now white owes two big moves now. Copy. Hmm. Okay. Let's go through our thinking. The A stone. I like it. It's great for the moves around B. What about black's C stones? Can they be cut? Not really. So, for instance, white, black, white cuts, Atari, well, they're cut that way. So let's instead do it this way. White, black, white, black. So we are cut there. Okay. So we're cut, but we're either connected or out. So we have Miai. Let's talk about Miai versus health. Miai is like we'll just surround. Black's alive because of Miai. He can live here or here. Whatever white does, if white takes one, we take the other. That's a this or that. That could be two big in-game moves. I don't have to play either because if he plays one big 10-point move, I get the other big 10-point move. So I can go take an 8-point move and not worry about it. It's Miai. So it's not so much about health, but it's a point of clarity, whether we're talking about points, life, health, anything that has a this or that. Health of a group, harder to define we generally say, if I have 3 options to get healthy, then I am healthy. If I have no options, we're not saying I'm dead, but we're saying black's all over me and just sente, 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 sente. Horrible. So 3 options versus miai. They're really different concepts. Miai, I was probably up to 4 down when I finally realized miai is not this stupid little, oh, this or that. Okay. What's the big deal? It's this or that. You're alive in miai. What's so big about that? It's all the way from the start to the end of the game. miai is a tremendously valuable concept. Okay. So black does not need to help his C group. Sure would be nice because, for instance, white, aha, I connected. Yeah, so did white. So since that's white sente and we want to split white, it does become the most important. Let's say black comes out, which we very much want. Well, again, boom, got to connect. Darn. So he does the right thing here. Chase, I like it. We don't need to connect yet. Now we still have miai, because if white cuts, we're out this way, right? Maybe we have to do it this way. Okay, and we're out. It's out. Chases. Looks like he's going to kill white here. I don't think he does, though. Black plays here. Looks like he's claiming a kill, but I don't believe it's so. Black gets out. White does the thing. Connect on this side where it's life and death. Atari. If black saves, black's dead. So black plays the Atari. Double Atari. And if white saves, we could throw in a little tar if we wanted, but then capture the cutting stones. Okay. White realizing that, plays this way, threatening the cut. Here. Now, I believe I would play this way. Let's look at the downfall. White, have to fix. There's a couple of ideas here. White, black. White goes to cut. Black says no. All of a sudden, moves like this get interesting. And not only that, but we're now messing with, see how weak black's getting everywhere? On the outside, on the inside. Now, in my game, it's just my nature. I go to kill things. It's just my nature. Hey, what's your nature? To love you. She asked what my nature was.
They do know you're talking to the dog, right?
So this black played the much more reasonable, calm response. Just fix. There's no rush. There's no urgency to kill something. Let him live. That is the mature way. I tend to be rather immature. Just ask my wife, hon, do I tend to be immature? She's laughing. Yeah.
I'm putting this in the dryer.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take it out.
Okay.
And if you're going to come in,
yeah,
just don't turn the thing.
Okay.
You can turn it down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you coming in?
Probably. Oh, I have a thing at 4, so we'll see.
It's
You're right. Okay, enough white stuff. Black plays here. Let's look at this. Let's take that off. Let's try to get in black's head here. Black can cut, white can cut at A. Well, black's certainly stronger in the area than white is. It is a concern, but at the moment doesn't even represent that much other than white's life. Then we have the entire B group. Remember, C's not an I. And D is undercutting. And there's a vital point at E. So black's thinking, well, let's start here. This move is doing two things. If white fixes this way, then we're back to surrounding in some fashion. And if white says, no, I'm out of here, then problems for white. Oh, and that's how the game goes. So white says, I think I'm about to die, so I'm going to save my cuts and connect out. Black cuts. Sorry. If we atari this way, the two stones are just dead. Although maybe white can live now, right? We got some life going on. White goes this way. Sorry. Split and connect. So the A group, which had some questions, some issues about life and death, just got totally out of trouble. And check out the B group. It's behind enemy lines again. So we did it in Sente. So black did a great thing there. And it's Ryan, and I know Ryan, and I just know he was just calm and peaceful. He had read it out. He's like, oh, then I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This is very good for me. He's on top of it with position and reading. For me, position and reading, my two weakest, I would say. Okay. Here, lots of size, and he's not focusing on killing anything or saving the two little A stones. A little in-game sequence there. Stop the cut. This is a nice double sente move to get in. Very big for in-game. Connect out, and now white has to work out the life and death again. Cut. Okay. I would have gone much harder on these guys. But then again, Ryan's reading all this out. And one of the things he's reading is, I'm ahead. I don't need to risk anything towards like, oh, maybe I can kill. No. Please live. If you live everywhere, I'm ahead by 20 points. Please live. I don't care. Very mature. A lot of times we'll connect this way. But if there's ever issues of liberties, this uses up white's liberties more. It can be useful. Monkey jump. Okay. How's the life and death here? I think we may have been able to kill that group, but again, it doesn't matter. Okay. Just end game now. So that's it. Let's see. Yeah, just some end game is all. Let's see the in score. Yeah, 20 to 25 for black. Okay. So in this two-parter, we got to see how two Dons think. Black being higher than two Don, just he hasn't worked out that rank yet. We see some calm, steady play. Very nice. He always plays that way. And the other two Don seems to be a two Don, like not so great. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch y'all later.